TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Who was your favorite guy to manage back early on?
Butch Reed.
Butch Reed.
No. Wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. One man game. Okay, one man game. Now let me explain why I say that. Because this is going to be interesting. Because I really like to hear how people are going to respond to my analogy here. As far as for working, the worker in those two individuals. When Butch Reed wants to work, it's nobody any better. One time he's probably number one heel in the country. Okay, but Butch Reed has his ways. And while I love him dearly, his ways and my ways differ. And he's difficult to be around sometimes because of that. And Butch and our relationship, we were so close, he bossed me around all the time. And so, out of my respect for him, and maybe fear too, you know, there you go. Whereas with Gang, we were just friends, but we had the same type of reactions toward business that Butch and I did. So my most favorite person was, I had to say, was Gang.
How did you come about where you started managing Boss Man and Akeem?
How did that come about?
Yeah, how did you guys get put together? And were you for that gimmick or no?
Well, I think that pretty much happened because I was already managing Akeem.
Right.
And then Boss Man came in and I started managing him. So eventually they just ran a text. Both of them were so big. You got to remember that both were well over 6 foot and well over 400 pounds. So we just called them Twin Towers and went right to work with it.
Did Gang like the idea of changing his gimmick to Akeem?
He did it first. But later on, he had some drawbacks because doing the King thing and pretending to be a black man, some of his padres would make racial slurs, and I think he got tired of that. Yeah.
Right. What was your initial impressions of that? Did you think it would work? The whole angle and the gimmick?
Well, I'm the one that created it, so I thought it would. And if it didn't, I didn't have anything to lose.
Right.
You know,
did you think it was a successful angle?
I did. I just think they carried it wrong. It should have been baby-faced. Instead, they turned Boss Man baby-faced. And the whole angle should have been with Akeem
and Boss Man
turning babyface and Boss Man heel.
Right.
Remaining
Except
heel.
it was Heenan and Rude heel on Boss Man babyface. Wasn't that when he was insulting his mother and everything?
Yeah.
That was the...
Memories of Survivor Series '88, when I think all the managers were at ringside. How competitive was that to get your heat in?
I don't think it was competitive at all because everybody who's around there. One thing you can't do, you can't last long being a manager without having some skill. Because for what it is that you are there to do, the spotlight's on you. And you know, it's like a football team. You have 11 guys out there on the field. One of those guys can miss an assignment and you not be able to pick up who it was. But as a manager, you're pretty much on spotlight. You're on the stage by yourself. So if you mess up, then there you go.
What are your memories of your matches with Demolition?
I don't think we had any because they were heels and we were heels.
I thought you guys did like a little brief series. I don't remember.
Was it Powers of Pain?
Oh, you know what? I take that back. You're right. No, it was Demolition because I remember they turned baby. So yeah, we did. Those were some outstanding matches. That's what we did the Saturday night live.
Saturday night
main event. I meant to say, excuse me. Yeah.
What do you remember of managing Warlord?
Who?
The Warlord. the big bald guy.
Warlord, a great guy, man. Sensitive guy who cared about you as an individual, not just having a business relationship. You know, if I'm gonna do business with you, I'd like to first feel like that we're going to be friends. That way I can relax and be comfortable around you. But if I've got to be uptight and got to worry about what I say and how I say it, and that you perhaps are going to use this against me in the future or something to that effect, then you just don't have very much of a relationship there. So that's the kind of guy Warlord was. He was a guy that was just genuine. I feel like that.
At what point in WWF did you feel your confidence growing where you felt like, hey, I'm doing really good. The office is giving me more TV time, more guys to have programs with. At what point was that?
The first day I got there. You ever heard, I said a few minutes ago, I believe myself to be a natural. 3 minutes into a promo, and I was just like, being at home, just like when I was in Central States and when I was in All-Star, part of the Southwest.
What are your memories of your very first WrestleMania?
I was like, I'm a part of history. Because at that particular time, that was the largest
WrestleMania 3.
WrestleMania 3. That's the one I was a part of.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you disappointed that some of your guys didn't get the headline WrestleMania 5 and it went to Hogan and Savage? Or
I don't know. You do this thing. You look at it from A team, B team, C team, so forth. And Randy and Hogan was just at the top. I'm smart. Now, the way I do, I just ride on the coattail. If you're making all the money and drawing all the houses, I don't have to put my name up there. Just put me on that house.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.